Hello, I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man, and I'm with Nick McAleenan. Nick is a partner at JMW's Manchester office and is head of reputation, management and media at JMW Solicitors. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Dominic. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. So we're talking about the Dr. Jessen case when £125,000 of damages was awarded by a court in Northern Ireland. I mean, I appreciate it's in a different jurisdiction, but it strikes me as an awful lot of money, £125,000.
Yeah, so the court looked at this complaint from Arlene Foster, who's basically the head of the government in Northern Ireland, and it assessed the seriousness of the post that Dr. Christian had uploaded back around kind of Christmas 2019 over that festive period, and it obviously looked at what he'd said, and it looked at the pattern of behaviour since then, and how did he, whether he'd engaged with the proceedings and so on. And it heard evidence as well from Arlene Foster as to the impact on her of what was said, and it awarded this amount of money, £125,000, which is, in the context of libel proceedings, is a large amount of money, and clearly there's an important point here that this is under Northern Irish law, so it's different law to law that that people in England are working under.
And I know, because I work alongside you day to day quite closely, Nick, that you represent a lot of high profile individuals, reality TV stars, influencers, that sort of thing. So if Dr. Jessen had come to you, I should point out that Mrs. Foster's solicitor sent a tweet to Dr. Jessen fairly quickly, which I think it's fair to say, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, that he ignored when he I think he put lol as the reply. If Dr. Jessen at that point had contacted you and said, look, Nick, I've received a tweet from a solicitor, what shall I do? What generally would your advice be?
Well, I mean, every case is different. Of course, it's different. And you've got to consider what's actually being said in the tweet. You've got to take full instructions from the person. Is what's being said here actually true? Do you actually know anything at all about what you've just tweeted? The tweet that Dr. Christian seems to have uploaded to Twitter, as I understand it from the case notes, it suggests that there was these kind of anonymous posts going around prior to his tweet, which seemed to have been kind of similar to what he ended up tweeting. And all of this was, it sounds very similar to Jed Mercurio's The Bodyguard, leading politician has an affair with her private security officer. It has kind of slight echoes of that, doesn't it? Anyway, the fact is that he did decide to publish this. Dr. Jessen I think he's a doctor working in London. You wouldn't automatically think that he would know a great deal about Arlene Foster's personal relationships and so on. So I think my advice would probably be, based on the facts of this particular case, you need to get out of these proceedings as quickly and as cost effectively as you possibly can. And unfortunately, that's not what happened in this case.
Fascinating to get your insight, Nick. Thank you very much. And of course, if you do get yourself into hot water on social media, Nick is without doubt the person to speak to. If you'd like me to introduce you to Nick, you can email me insideman@jmw.co.uk or call me on 0161 82 81 999. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.